4, you're just setting these factors equal to 0. So x minus 5 equals 0, x plus 4 equals 0, x equals 5 comma negative 4. It has to be in set notation. Right here, 3x minus 2 equals 0, 4x minus 1 equals 0, x equals 2/3, x equals 1/4. So in set notation, it's going to be 2/3 comma 1/4. Let's box these answers. Right, number 3, we're going to do AC method. A, B, C. A is 1, B is 8, C is a constant of -9. And then you're going to factor by grouping. So AC is -9, B is 8. My factors are -1 and +9. We're expanding the center term, x squared minus 1x plus 9x minus 9 equals 0. Then we're going to group x minus 1 plus 9x minus 1. And then our factors are going to be x plus 9, x minus 1. I know that there's other ways of doing this. This is just the way that I do it. It works out better. Just trust me. Okay, so this one is called difference of squares. So this is where you use a conjugate. So it's a perfect square in the beginning and a perfect square at the first and last term. It only has 2 terms. The first and second term are always the same in the group, and then you just alternate the signs. These are called conjugates. So for number 5, it's x minus 9, x squared minus 9 equals 0. The conjugate is x and 3, because when you take the square root of both, when you take the square root of first, you get an x, square root of the second one, you get a 3. So just alternate the signs. So x plus 3 equals 0, x minus 3 equals 0. So that means x is equivalent to the ordered pair of -3 comma 3. And then that's what you're typing in. So for number 6, it's a conjugate, 25. So just to explain it further, 25 x squared, when we break it down, is a perfect square of 5x squared, because that becomes 5x times 5x. And then 49 is a perfect square, when we break it down, is 7 squared, or 7 times 7. So again, conjugate is the word. 5x, 7, and 7. Alternate the signs. It's equal to 0. So 5x plus 7, 5x minus 7 equals 0. X equals -7/5. X equals 7/5. Okay. So I didn't present the answer as one uniform answer in number 5, but another way you could write this is when they're the exact same x's or exact same zeros, you can, since this is negative and this is positive, there's a sign that you can use to abbreviate your answer as a set. So it's be positive and -7/5. So what it accounts for is it accounts for each sign of the solution. So again, this one's negative and that one's positive. Okay, number 78. 78 is quadratic. This is going to be the AC method. So A, M, B. and then c is the constant. These are coefficients. A equals 12, B equals negative 17, C equals negative 5. You're going to use a graphic organizer of this. It's going to be A times C, so it's negative 60 equals negative 17. Here's my B. So my factors are going to be negative 20 plus 3. You're expanding the center term. So I have 12. Oops, what just happened? So I have 12x squared minus 20x plus 3x minus 5 equals 0. We're grouping these to factor. So I'm going to get 4x, 3x minus 5, then plus 1, 3x minus 5. This is prime, so you take out a 1. And then I'm left with 3x minus 5. When they're the same, you know you've done something right. 4x plus 1 equals 0. So it's going to be 3x minus 5 equals 0. 4x plus 1 equals 0 in an ordered pair, or in the set notation, not an ordered pair. Negative 5 or positive 5/3 and negative 1/4. I got confused by my signs. Number 8, you want to bring all of this over because you want the leading term to be positive whenever possible. So 8x squared plus 6x plus 1 equals 0. A equals 8, B equals 6, C equals 1. Using the AC method. 8 times C is 8, and then it's 6. My factors are 4 and 2. 8x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 1 equals 0. So when we group them, I'm going to get 4x and then x plus 2x plus 1 plus 1, 2x plus 1 equals 0. I guess we don't need it until the end. So 2x plus 1 times 4x plus 1. We're near the end, and then you set each of those terms, right, each of these factors to 0. 2x plus 1 equals 0, 4x plus 1 equals 0, x equals negative 1/2, x equals negative 1/4, and then in an ordered pair, negative 1/2, comma, negative 1/4. It does not matter the order. So we're going to get 5x, 15x squared minus 14x minus 8. And then we're going to factor by grouping on the inside. So this is A and C, that's negative 120, negative 14. So it's going to be 6 and negative 20. We're going to break down this here and then bring that down at the end. 15x squared plus 6x minus 20x minus 8. And then when we factor, we're going to get 3x, 5x plus 2 minus 4, and then 5x plus 2. So these look the same, and then this is our new group. Putting it all together, bringing down the 5x as well. So we have 5x, 5x plus 2, and then 3x minus 4 equals 0. So now we have to solve for each x. So it's going to be 5x equals 0, 5x plus 2 equals 0, 3x minus 4 equals 0, x equals 0, x equals 2/5, x equals 4/3, and then it has to be in order pair, in a set, 0, 2/5, and 4/3. And that's your solution.